The Common Ground Country Fair is really like a physical manifestation of people literally coming here, meeting family, friends, strangers, and building that connection. It's a rare place to find that, I think, in today's world.
First time I ever came, it was middle of a political time. It was a little ugly, and I felt I came here, I said, I'm with my people. I just felt completely at home. Everybody I looked at had a friendly face. Everybody had the same vision, I think, about why they were here in Maine and what they were doing in Maine.
The Maine Organic Farmers and Gardeners Association really promotes and advocates for and supports organic agriculture.
The Common Ground Country Fair is MOFGA's largest event of the year. So we have over 60,000 people come through and over 600 talks, workshops, demonstrations, and this really ties into our mission of helping create a healthy and fair food system for everybody and making sure that we're building sustainable communities.
In 1975-76, they were looking for a way to continue and really support the organization financially. And Tanya York, who was the executive director at the time, had a deep belief in right livelihood, that if we're meant to do this, then a way to continue will present forward. And then they created the Common Ground Country Fair with a lot of help from staff and also from volunteers.
It's an older tradition. It's not like the fairs. You don't see any rides here. It's like a fair you would see in 1880. It's traditional.
This is my 28th consecutive fair. Every single year is different. Every single year brings me in a different place, and it has an element of learning that I don't think other fairs have. Everybody can find something here that they would like to learn about and accomplish that here.
One of the most amazing things about the fair is that it's put on by over 2,000 volunteers. 250 of those folks are area coordinators who work year-round to make the leadership of their area of the fair happen. We couldn't do it without the volunteers, so we're eternally grateful.
We like to say the children's area is the fair within the fair. We've really tried to make it so that when you walk in, you feel welcome. You know, your kids can run around and not, bother anybody. Everybody here is happy to be here.
We volunteer in the garden parade. I just love to see the kids so ecstatic that they're dressed up as a slug or a tomato. Seeing everybody clapping for them and just marching through, they feel special, and it's good memories.
We bake bread for the volunteers. Every year I run the show. I recruit volunteers, including a head baker. And what we do is we set up a field kitchen here. And yesterday we baked 120 loaves of bread, and we'll probably do that again today.
There's a lot of hard things happening out there, and when you come to the fair, you can take away resources that help you work through them the way you can, and also find that joy.
A lot of us artists are solitary creatures, and this is one of the places where after the show, we don't have something else to go do. So it's a place where we can just we're not on stage, we're not talking to anybody else, we just can share conversation. I'm here to make connections and to show people this craft, and oftentimes I'm learning from people as well when I'm here. So I feel like it's not so much as a business adventure, but more of an act of love.
Farmers and gardeners, the way we work with the soil is a similar experience of cultivating diversity in the soil, just like we do with our communities, and recognizing what we put into it helps us yield what we get out of it. And that's as true for the soil and our crops as it is for the people in the community at MOFGA.
I go all around the country. I've heard of people even traveling internationally, and they'll see somebody with a Common Ground Country Fair shirt, and it's instantly recognizable. It's amazing how far and wide the reach really is for the Common Ground Country Fair.
At the Common Ground Country Fair, I find connection and fulfillment. My cup runs over with just gratitude.
I find relaxation and energy.
I find new ideas for things every single year.
I find amazing food.
I find celebration.
I find community.
I find everything I could ever imagine and things that I never thought of.
When I come to the Common Ground Fair, I find peace.